Let's get ready to rumble! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Shimboy, and as always, I am back with another banger for you guys. And today, before we get to today's video, I just want to say Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a fantastic New Year. I know I did. I basically just hanged out with the fam, watched the ball drop. Hope you watched the ball drop. Hope you stayed up till midnight. I I was sleeping in between, but I made it for the ball to drop just in time. Had a little sparkling cider with the family. We kind of just chilled. You know, it was nice. Hope you guys had a fantastic Happy New Year. Um, Hope you guys had some time with your family. Watched the ball drop. If you stayed up that late, I know I did. But immediately after the ball dropped, I went to bed. Actually, no, I stayed up till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning because I just couldn't fall asleep after I slept like half the night until the ball dropped, and then I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off track, but like I said, hope you guys had a fantastic New Year. Hope you enjoyed it with your family, your friends, whoever you had it. I hope you enjoyed. Um, and hope you guys have a fantastic 2022. Hope 2022 treats you better than 2021. That's what I'm looking forward to, at least. But I know that's not what you clicked on this video for. You guys clicked on this video for today's video, which is 5 life lessons for teenagers. Because let's face it, teenagers have it rough, especially when they go from high school to college, because they're opening up to a new light, a new chapter, if you will, in their life, because they're going from high school, from where they're the big fish in a big pond or a small pond, to a big pond with them being the small fish. So it's kind of getting used to. So I'm going to go over some life lessons that I've learned over the years and kind of help you guys in a sense, and kind of just give you guys my input on everything. And yeah, so here are my 5 life lessons for teenagers. So let's get into it. Number 1, which is pay attention to your posture. Now, pay attention to your posture because, I mean, right now, you might not care how your posture is because you're constantly like this on a computer. But let's face it, when you're like 26, even like 40, 50, you're going to be hurting. Trust me. You might not have pain now when you're 18, 19, but trust me, when you're like 30, 40, 50, you're going to regret it. So what I recommend is, instead of, lounging in your seat, like this, what I would recommend is, stand up straight, back straight in a chair, you know, and what I usually do is I usually have my elbows like off the table and kind of just, off to the side, and kind of, just like one of these numbers. Um, but as long as you have your back straight and you're kind of just, doing your thing, the most important thing is just to keep your back straight. Nothing else pretty much matters as long as you keep your back straight and you're not like crunched up like this, because eventually it's going to hurt you in the long run. Trust me, I've had people tell me this. So, I I'm learning my lesson now. So, number 2, which is take more photos than you think you should. Because let's face it, you're going from high school to college. Take all of the photos you possibly can, whether it's with your friends, you know, at prom, or, just throughout campus, when you graduate from high school, uh, senior ball, all that, because let's face it, you're not gonna have though you're not gonna go through high school again. So take as much photos as you possibly can, high school through college, because you're only going through high school once. You're only going through college once. So take as many photos as you can, because when you look back when you're like 30, 40, even in your 20s, well, no, because you're still in college by then, roughly. But when you're 30, 40, you can look back on those photos and be like, wow, like, I did this. I had so much fun in college. And you can look back on those photos and be like, wow, that's what I did. So take as many photos as you can to basically symbolize on, what you did in college. And be happy that you did it. Number 3, which is try and be a connector. Now, what I mean by this is try to, everybody, if you're going from high school to college, you're going to be a small fish in a big pond. And what you want to do is you don't want to, clench up, put yourself in a ball. What you want to do is you want to be a connector. You want to connect with people. Because if you're a connector, people will start opening up to you, and you'll have more friends, and just if you are that spark in that relationship, whether it's with a friend or friends, you know it, you want to be that connector. You want to have that spark. You want to spark that, that circle, that friend, so that you're not alone in a sense when you go to college or through college. Number 4, which is do a little bit of work every day. Now, I've learned throughout my years of high school and, potentially going to college. I don't know yet. Uh, Currently in the working field right now. But, you know, I've learned, to do a little bit of work every day. When I was in high school, I used to do a little bit of homework, when I got home from school. And then, there were some days where I would like push it off, but I knew those days that I would push it off, I knew that I was ahead. So at least do like a little bit each day, so you're not as far when you do decide, okay, I'm not going to do it this day. Try to like be persistent, if you will. Try to like do as little as possible, to get yourself ahead, because every little thing that you can do as far as like studying, um, you know, or I don't know, um, preparing for a test, or well, it's basically the same thing as studying. But do as much as you can to get ahead. Whether it's do a little bit of homework for the next 3 4 days, or just something to get you ahead. And the fifth and final thing, which is stop worrying about what other people think of you. Now, I've had trouble with this throughout my, high school years, my, elementary, even middle school even. I was so caught up of what people thought about me, the way I looked, the way I acted. And honestly, you know, I've learned from those mistakes. I've changed. When people, look at me and they say, "Oh, Sean, you need to do this to look cool, and you need this to, do that." But honestly, and I have, in the past, I've done things that, you know, I've that people have told me, and should I have done it? No, because at the end of the day, like, nobody really cares. Nobody really cares, who you are. And honestly, stop worrying about what other people think of you. Because at the end of the day, you are your own person. You get to decide who you are as a person. You get to decide who you are, who you want to be as a person, as an individual. Don't worry about what other people say about you. Don't worry about what people think about you. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what people think of you. Because at the end of the day, you're your own person. You have your own opinion. You have your own way of, dressing yourself, doing your hair. Don't worry about what other people think of you. Trust me, I've learned my lesson. When I was in high school, middle school, I used to listen to those people. I used to listen to those people telling me, "Oh, Sean, you need to do this to look cool. Oh, Sean, you need to, look a certain way. Oh, Sean, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that." And honestly, they kept saying it to me a lot of times, and over the course of the time, I listened to them, or I should have. And I have learned my lesson over the years. Not to worry about what people think of you or what people think of me. Because at the end of the day, you can love me or you can hate me. At the end of the day, I'm me. I am who I am. You can love me, you can hate me. I don't really care. Because at the end of the day, I need to do what I need to do for myself. And what's good for me. What I need to do for me. Because when it all comes down to it, you need to do what is best for you and only you. Don't worry about what other people say about you because they're just jealous of you. Point blank. No question. The reason why they're making fun of you or they're telling you to look a certain way, act a certain way is because they're jealous of you. Because they, the way they see you towards other people or the way you dress or whatever the case might be, doesn't matter what they think of you. So it matters what you think of yourself. You have an opinion. You are a person. Don't let them tell you what to do. You're your own person. You have your own opinion. You are you. Don't listen to what people say about you. Don't listen to what people say. And I've repeated this numerous times in this video, but it's true. At the end of the day, you need to do what's best for you. And only you. You are you. I'm Sean Bolduc. You are you. And I need to do what's best for me. And if you don't like my accent, you don't accent. If you don't like the way I act or you don't like, the way I'm, dressing or whatever, so be it. You can love me, you can hate me, I don't care. And I've learned that over the years. I'm not going to let somebody control me on how I act, how I look. Because at the end of the day, I am me. You are you. Do not let anybody tell you that you need to do something to look, different. You need to change yourself because you don't. You're you. You need to do what's best for you. Point blank. That's basically for the end of the video, guys. I hope that all made sense. If it didn't, let me know down in the comments section below, and I'll try to reiterate. But like I said, I hope that makes sense. If you guys want me to do a part 2 to this, let me know. Yeah, like I said, hope you guys had a fantastic New Year, and hope you guys all made New Year's resolutions. I know I didn't, but I do have some in mind, some goals that I want to achieve, like get to 500 subscribers, even a million, if that can even happen. But that's like a long-term goal down the road. Some short-term goals of mine are to get to 500 subscribers. Go to the gym more. Um, eat healthy. Um, sleep better, obviously. Um, and those are just some goals that I have, some resolutions um, that I plan to do throughout the year. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm kind of just rambling on right now. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a big fat like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And yeah, if you guys have any comments, concerns, anything, let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys haven't already, go check out follow on everything down in the description, comment section, like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, hope everything that I said today made sense. And yeah, I think I said everything I need to say because I'm just rambling right now. Till next time, but don't see you next video. I'll be mad, bro. As always, stay resilient. Make your pain your inspiration. Till next time, guys. It's your boy, Shimborder. Peace.